Classified. Classified. Lore.
The Forsaken Kingdom shall fall, and from the ashes shall arise a new order that will shake the very foundations of the world.
Buongiorno, high five, and hope you're having an awesome day. Passionate Warcraft friends, today we will investigate and speculate about a new zone in the Eastern Kingdom, a new zone in Lordaeron. I call that zone the Forsaken Hills. There would be a High Elf and or Blood Elf town, a revamped Stratholme without losing the instance, and a new instance for both factions. Then a Forsaken capital city within the tomb of the kings of Lordaeron.
Ah, my son.
You no longer need to sacrifice for your people. You no longer need to bear the weight of your crown. I've taken care of everything.
What is this? What are you doing, my son?
Succeeding you, father.
This kingdom shall fall, and from the ashes shall arise a new order that will shake the very foundations of the world.
We all know, as of now, that the Alliance are getting up through the Forsaken Lands in Lordaeron and in Silverpine Forest. They're getting up until the capital city, until Undercity. And they are at the gates of the capital of the Forsaken. And just as I said, the Forsaken Kingdom will fall, and from the ashes of that, a new and stronger Forsaken will rise. And this is what we'll get into this video. Today I'm so excited. I've been waiting to do this video from the start of the opening of this channel. The thing is, from vanilla, in 2005 I played, I saw this zone and I always ask myself, why? What? How can you get here? Why is there like borders around the zone and you can't get there? Blizzard, why? Why are you making us like start this speculation, theories, ideas? People try to find out how to get there. People are like, oh my god, what's in that zone? And all this speculation, all this anticipation, all this interest have spawned a lot of theories. This video will be a reunion and gathering of all those information, and we will create a fantastic new Battle for Azeroth zone. And just think about it, that zone would be amazing as a staging ground for the Forsaken and the Horde. It would be like a wall that protects Silvermoon City and the High Elves and the Blood Elves, I mean. And then again, it will give like the staging ground because the mountains are kind of high, the plains are kind of high there. They would see all over Lordaeron, and they could keep a look on where the Alliance is. So let's dig deep into it, and I will show you everything. Here we are. This is the Eastern Kingdoms. The map I showed you was just a simple sketch about a plan made in the same map of the current World of Warcraft in-game map. But the thing is, this is the real zone. If you look at it now in the real map of the world, since it doesn't have any textures like a map texture, you can see this zone. And you see, there's nothing there. It's just an empty, it's just a void, it's a black hole. But the thing is, some really awesome fans, I don't know who you are, but shout out if you see this. This is amazing. He has done a sketch of what could be the map of the place. And as you see, this map is very credible because it have been structured in a way with the thought of how it could be following the lore and the civilizations around this zone. So, Heartglen, I think a new wave of renegade Scarlet Crusaders would rise up and take command of this settlement. Since the Argent Crusade lost so many soldiers to the Legion at the Broken Shore campaign, then many joined the new formed Silver Hand at the Light Hope Chapel that would have left Heartglen very weak. And then again, do you see how close Heartglen is to the Scarlet Monastery? Then, Dawnstrider Harbor. It was a high elf colony, but it got abandoned after Arthas destroyed Silvermoon City. Then, after the Blood Elf retook their homeland with the hand and help of the Forsaken, the Blood Elf would start to look outwards, towards their lost colonies. Then they would go back to the city and start to recolonize it. With a cool quest line, we could see the Blood Elf and the Forsaken restore the town to its once glory. Then there is a cool idea that I got. How about Sylvanas would feel this zone very precious to her? She would call this zone the Forsaken Hills. And at the center of it, in the close hills behind Dawnstrider Harbor, she would build a glorious Forsaken Castle and maybe call it the Windrunner Citadel or the Forsaken Citadel. And that would be like the new, let's say, capital of the Forsaken. And just close by, the Bane Marshes would be like a pit of death and decay, where many of the Scourge Undead had retreated to. Now, free of the Lich King's will, many would join the Forsaken to feel part of something big. So that's back up the thought about building a new capital for the Undead here. Not that big, but like, let's say it's a half capital just for the Undead next to the Blood Elf colony. I think that would be so cool. Then, to the east, we have Stratholme. Now it's an instance area, but I think it would be so amazing if you make that an outdoor area. Just think about the possibilities. Think about how cool it would be. And the thing is, Stratholme would be a new neutral hub. Think about it, in the north. It would have a port, so maybe, since it's so close to the ocean, it would have a port, of course. And the thing is, these ships could maybe take you to other neutral hubs. And just, if you think back again, this hub has been taken up by the Argent Crusade and the Argent Dawn. Let's say that those two control the city with a little part of the Scarlet Crusade also. They would kind of divide the city between them. Then the Horde and the Alliance would have embassies inside of the city. And that would be so cool, because maybe there could be a quest line where we actually help our faction build these embassies. Then you go crazy and you say, no, but it would destroy the instance. Calm down. There is a service entrance in Stratholme. We can use that service entrance to go, like, let's say, back to the old dungeon to redo it. So you can go through there and do the entire dungeon from the service entrance only. Because the possibilities of a neutral hub Stratholme would be amazing. It would be like a second human kingdom in the old world. And the thing is, the Horde and the Alliance couldn't take over Stratholme because this city is so precious to the Argent Dawn and the Holy Warriors of the North. Because inside the city there is a chapel where the first paladins were created. Uther himself, the great Uther, was crowned the first paladin. That's why Uther is called Uther the Lightbringer. So this city would be precious to them, and they would never give this city up. So guys, this zone has so many possibilities. Just look at it. Just look at it. It would be... They could breathe so much fresh air into Lordaeron with this new zone, the Forsaken Hills. So guys, isn't this cool? A new zone like this? And the zone has always been there. Come on! And think about it, guys. Comment below, what would you like to see in this zone? Would you have like a goblin hub or anything else? Just let your mind go wild and say down in the comments below what you think. What could happen in this zone? Maybe it could be a desert, for all I know. But the thing is, this zone has so much potential. Guys, I had to redo this video 3 or 4 times. I had like to delete, like one time it came to 20 minutes, another time it came to 15 minutes, and I'm like, I can't make it so long. And I go so down into detail. So the thing is, I'm gonna ask you, do you like the video how it is now? Or would you have like a longer video where I go way more in detail about every like structure, every place, every like niche of the zone? But the thing is, guys, thank you everyone for this help. Thank you for the support and the comments and all the likes. I so appreciate it. It's so amazing that you guys can breathe passion into the work that I breathe passion to. Thank you guys, yet again. This is the Warcraft Code. Arrivederci.